Hello there.
Hello.
How you doing?
Can't complain, huh? Can't complain. How you doing,
Great.
man? So, are we waiting? Who are we waiting for?
So, waiting for Risk, as always, and a familiar voice, if you can recall.
Yeah, I can definitely recall. It's been a while.
Yes, it's been
Man,
ages too.
how long has it been? Months? Like when
Definitely
did?
months.
Yeah, like it almost feels like it's been a year.
Yeah, same.
Did we talk to this guy in the beginning of the year? Then that's it. Or was it like last year? I can't remember
Neither can I.
honestly. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Risk takes forever.
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah, it's like it's just kind of funny how he asked to do this stuff, but he takes forever. Where
Yeah,
I want to know where. Wait, hold on. What did he send in the? They're picking strong. What did he send in the Discord?
I'm not sure.
Didn't they cancel the Barney show because Barney liked kids?
And
Okay, okay.
in a no way.
Yeah, pretty much. In a way that I'm not going to explain. But yeah, probably the actor Barney. But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, probably
that
the
makes
guy who
sense.
played Barney. So I mean, nah, I don't want to make that joke. I don't want to make that joke.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's serious.
yeah, no, that's serious. I'm not even gonna make. I'm not even gonna make. I'm not even gonna make a joke like that, bro. But
We-
yeah. So what should we talk? What should we talk about? What do you have on the books?
Well, tons of things on the books, really.
Okay.
So, there was the message from Michael Jackson. You know, the phone call with Michael Jackson before his passing.
Oh yeah, bro. Dang. Michael Jackson though, like he's a real one. He's like, I know they're gonna try and do something to me. And bro, Michael Jackson was, man, he knew.
Yeah, he sure did.
He's like, I know that they're gonna try and kill me in some way, shape, or form, and they did. What did they do to him again? Didn't they uh have him overdose on some like prescription drugs or something?
Yeah, sounds like it. That's what the media has been telling everyone,
Yeah,
how he passed away.
yeah. And as for the alleged things where he did, I don't believe that. I just don't. It's like I believe they did. I believe that he was. I do believe that he was hanging. He's admitted it, but like he said, it wasn't in a sexual way. It was just like I think he was. I think he just want. I think he just simply wanted the kids to have a childhood because he didn't have a proper one growing up. So it's like he. I guess he just hated to see um kids not like be kids like when they're a kid. So it's like I don't believe that he did anything sexual. I believe that he did hang out with the kids, but like I believe it was like it for pure intentions. So
Yeah.
so pretty much you know I don't want to say bond because that still doesn't sound right. Um, I don't know how to describe this without this sounding weird. But it's like yeah, pretty much like I think yeah, he did the stuff that he even admitted it. He's like, yeah, it's like, he just wanted to spread love. And that's all.
Yeah.
I
He
think
was just trying to be friendly.
pretty much, yeah. But like, in modern times, like, people took it as creepy that another grown man is hanging out with kids. Now I can see why that's creepy. But
Yeah.
if you're not doing anything, then uh but if the kids are just playing video games and watching TV or like whatever they were doing, I see no reason to worry, especially if the parents are aware of this too.
Yeah. The thing is, if certain narratives are repeated more than enough times, it actually starts to become theoretically true. Like that, you don't need to prove that it's true. It's true because someone said so.
Right. I mean, yeah, Michael. Also, I'm gonna be honest. In interviews I've heard Michael Jackson, he just didn't know how to explain it in a good way. Like but I know, but you can just tell that he had pure intentions. He's like nah, nah, no, you're twisting it up. It's like yeah, it's like some of the interviewers were twisting it up in a way where like it made him sound like it made him look like a creep, but no, he just yeah, I don't think he did that to the kids. Even
Nah.
even one of the actors said like Michael Jackson didn't do anything. I think he would have said something if Michael Jackson did do something. I don't. believe Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe Michael Jackson. I don't believe Michael Jackson liked kids or like little boys or girls because like he had a wife. Even his daughter like at a young age said like I don't think people realize how good of a dad he was.
Yeah.
I've actually
How?
I oh by the way I actually watched more like on the page and like yeah that's what his daughter said when she was young.
Yeah. I don't see why people don't do enough research to get an understanding beyond what is causing people to be triggered. Like
Yeah,
Michael Jackson is, yeah, but they don't realize why. Why is he what people are assuming that he is without looking into some of the context or statements by the people that witnessed it. I don't think there's like enough research in like anything really. They do like whatever they can to gather as much as possible. Maybe like twist things a bit, just for the sake of getting people's attention, because that's what the media is for. They do what they can to get people to read the articles.
pretty
That's how
much.
it is.
Pretty much, and yeah. Also, I heard Oprah portrayed Michael Jackson too in this situation too after he died.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like he like pretty much after he went on her show, he blew her show up, and then after he died, she betrayed him, and I was like, dang, bro, like bro, you're gonna do that to the guy who put you on? You're gonna do that to the guy who showed you nothing but love and put you on and made you famous? It's like that's messed up.
Ah. The question is though, what's the worst that Oprah could ever do? Like we've seen loads of stories, headlines of Oprah doing unspeakable things, especially the fundraiser for the the Maui People's Fund or something.
Oh, her and The Rock?
Yes, The Rock.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that too, and I'm like, so wait, what was that about again? I forgot. Like, what did
So
they do?
okay, so after the Maui fire, The Rock and Oprah were like promoting a charity that gives the Maui people the money to like rebuild their houses, get food and water and all the essential needs.
Oh
Well,
wait,
what
I think I remember now. Because it people were wondering why were they doing this when they were loaded with money that they could have easily donated.
exactly?
Okay,
I mean,
yeah, because they're like trillionaires, aren't they?
well, kind of.
Or
One's a millionaire, the other's a billionaire.
oh, sorry, yeah, one's a millionaire, one's a billionaire. Yeah, they're
Yes,
yeah, one is a multi-billionaire and one is a multi-millionaire.
yeah,
So like, yeah,
exactly,
okay, so they're saying like, why don't you just use your own money? Like, why do you need our money?
exactly. I think that would do much. That have a much bigger impact than the average American, Brit, or the average person wherever they're living around the world, all combined, threefold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that I kind of got the outrage, but I didn't really necessarily follow because, like, bro, like, come on, it's like once again, you're like you guys are multi-millionaire billionaires. You can use your own money. You like, bro, at this point, like, bro, stop being greedy. Use your own money. If you truly care, use your own money. You have the money.
Honestly, if I had that kind of money, I would not just I would more than just put like a donation. I would do like monthly, weekly installments to that charity. So that way it's consistent. And whatever the money the charity gets, they can spend it wisely for whatever needs to be done right now in the short term, and then the following week or month, then the next amount of donations are sent to them, and again the process goes over and over again.
Pretty
It's
much,
just
if I knew that I wouldn't have put a dent on my fortune, I'd just use it because it's like I wouldn't care.
yeah,
If I had enough money where it wouldn't put a dent on my fortune, or it wouldn't put a dent on me at all, I wouldn't be that concerned with like donating some money to like help them build houses, like maybe like 2 million, 3 million ish, like maybe like one of the two, pretty much.
yeah.
Like yeah, it's like like I mean, especially wait, which one is the billionaire, Rock or Oprah?
Oprah, I think Oprah is certainly the billionaire.
Okay, well if Oprah is the Oprah is the billionaire, I don't know why she's concerned about like spending her money on this. It's like it's like, bro, you're a billionaire. Who cares? You're gonna earn it. You're gonna earn it all back anyways.
Yeah. I mean, she has all the investments. She has the connections. So I think she's more than good. She can donate whatever amount, and she can easily re-earn that money back in a couple months.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think Riss said one time that she was a clone.
And another thing I just realized: how is it, Oprah, a person that's known for like being open and genuine, basically in the same level and concept of reality like we are, has been so relevant for so many years, while many people who are trying to expose the system, they got punished for it. How is it that Oprah has managed to have an impact around the world for many years? I mean, it's an impressive run on Oprah's end, but looking at what has happened and what people are saying about Oprah, it's a mind boggler for this one.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't follow Oprah's career because it's like, here's the thing, bro. What does she do? Is she a talk show host?
Oh yeah, she's like a talk show host.
How long has she been doing that show for?
I'm guaranteed she has done it for like more than 20 years. And the man himself has arrived.
Hello? What's up?
Hello? Oh dear, I think his microphone's not working.
But yeah. Anyways, yeah. I mean, Oprah. Shoot, man. I thought she was doing that show for Technically, yeah, she was, right? 20 years is like 2 decades, correct?
Yeah, definitely more than 2 decades.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so she's been doing the show for decades. All right, okay, yeah. I was about to say, I thought she was doing the show for way longer. How old is Oprah? Like 60, 70, 80? I know she's not 50.
I think a safe guess is in her 60s, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she looks older. But anyway, yeah, like actually no, yeah, no, she looks older.
Hi, we're here.
Hey, how's it going?
So yeah, sorry, bro. I completely forgot about the fucking Discord message. Shit.
All right. It's all right. Came just in time.
Anyways, I've just been like, how you doing? So what were you discussing?
Oh. So Oprah, the People's Maui Fund, and the things that she's been called out for.
Yeah. Honestly, I haven't been keeping up with these like celebrity drama stuff.
Honestly,
very good.
Honestly, I've only seen it once on YouTube. Then I just said, okay. I didn't really. I watched a video, but then I got bored, and I was like, okay, yeah, I don't care. It's like, look, it's like people are just. I just know some about it. I have not been keeping up with it. I just know some about it after a video, and then I just moved on with my life because like I just didn't care. Plus, it's not gonna benefit me to like pay attention to celebrity drama. So who cares?
Yeah, same. So like, I've just been chilling. I've been working a lot on videos. Currently, I'm scripting a very big video.
Nice.
I've also found some editing jobs. Like a lot of stuff has been happening.
Oh, that's great to hear, man. Like I'm happy for you.
Yeah. What about you? What have you been up to? Like it's been a while since we've talked.
Oh yes. Well, for me, currently in my second year at university, currently working on a project to revive an old app. I think you know what it is because it's the same app we first met, and trying to get back up and become financially stable and correct the mistakes the app made in the first place. And yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah. Speaking, what happened to like Huddle? Like it used to be Clash, then it fucking changed to Huddle. What the fuck happened?
It's a long story. In fact, I actually recorded a 2-part podcast episode for this podcast discussing the whole history of how it went down. So yeah, I think that's more than enough you need to know.
Long story short, Huddles is not even on App Store. It hasn't been on App Store for months now, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, it was a bad name to begin with. huddles, but
Yeah.
it's like so.
Why?
I don't know what they were thinking when they called it huddles, but um, it was
Well, yeah, they call it huddles, I guess.
yeah, and I don't know. Me, Jacob, and Jame were just making jokes about it for months.
Honestly, like the fucking design of the site was also it was so shit like the fucking design of the logo. Like it just looks like something that came from to the 2000s. Like you know the old Google logo. It just looks so
Yeah.
outdated. I don't know.
Yeah, and also I looked at that logo. It reminded me of this Brazilian broadcasting organization or company that my cousin used to work for, and I showed that comparison between the Huddles logo and that logo of the Brazilian broadcaster, and I was like, everyone was going mad. They were going ranting on Huddles or Clash or whatever they're called.
Yeah,
It was
I'm not
was
gonna.
funny.
I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping that they would do good, but you know, I mean, I just hope they're doing good now. I'm not gonna.
No, they're not. They're not. I don't think they are, honestly.
Well, either way, like, look, I hope that like they're at least financially stable, like doing something.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna wish anything bad on them. Like it's like I just hope
yeah.
they're doing
Someone has to be the bigger person here.
well. Right. Yeah, I just hope that they're doing good. And yeah, I wonder where they're all at now though. I wonder what they're doing.
Good question. I only know that one is, according to his LinkedIn profile, he's kind of working on a creative side, but that's about it.
So,
I don't know. I don't know about the rest.
so he's homeless. Essentially, that's what you're saying. He's homeless.
Well, allegedly, possibly,
Wait,
and of course, given the house prices, it could be more possible. But yeah,
wait,
we're not sure for yet.
wait, who's homeless?
The Clash team, or the Huddles,
Got you. Wow.
and
Listen,
even the home.
yeah, like I don't know. It just seems weird that they would just shut the app down and then say that they're evolving, whatever, and not update us on what's going on.
Yeah, it feels like there was a motive behind it that not many people knew about.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like-
Yeah, no, I'm clueless. I don't even know. I was about to say something. Yeah, I'm clueless. I don't even know what the motive could possibly be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I do remember is the people on the Clash or Huddles team. They were once Vine stars, and when Vine, of course, got shut down, everyone was sad and depressed and can't be asked. And yeah, I think everyone wants to bring back the vibes again, but of course, there are some people that should have handled it much better.
I
Be
don't,
honest.
I don't know. Maybe they just needed younger people on the team. I don't know. I think maybe they just needed younger people on the team, bro, because like they were all just outdated. They were all in their 30s too, bro. I thought that they would at least have some fresh ideas and not just
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, I think it just really shows that you can't compete with TikTok. Like in an age like in this age where there's like big corporations like vying for dominance, you just can't compete with these big. Like you can't be an indie team and think you can accomplish everything. It's impossible.
Yeah, I remember their whole motto was like they're gonna clash with TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah.
good grief.
We're gonna clash with TikTok. It's so funny because it's unfunny. Like it's unfunny.
It's so bad, it's good.
Exactly.
Ironically.
It's it's so bad that it's actually pretty good. But yeah, no, they didn't clash with TikTok. They didn't even come close. I remember when TikTok was I remember when TikTok said they were gonna shut down. Then that's immediately when I saw the ad. I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, back when TikTok was a taboo subject.
Shoot, when Trump said he was gonna get rid of TikTok.
Honestly, he should have done that. He should have gotten rid of it because that fucking app it's ruining our generation.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, bro, I 100% supported Trump getting rid of the app. I was like, man, and this guy, if he gets rid of the app, I'll actually praise him. Nah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't hate Trump. I don't hate Trump. He's a decent guy. He might not be the best guy, but he's a decent guy. I think so.
He's good enough, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good enough.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, the risk.
that
Yeah.
was,
Not much.
Yep. But anyways, yeah, it's like as I was saying, yeah, he should have just gotten rid of the app. You're right, Goose. Like, this app has definitely ruined our generation. It's corrupted the generation in a way where it shouldn't have been corrupted, and it's not really, it's here to stay, and all we can do is use the app for good. I'm not gonna use the app, but
You
someone-
talking about TikTok?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
For all you know, that could be government. That could be Chinese spyware on your phone. To be fair,
It's not on my phone. That's the thing.
no. But if you have TikTok on your phone, it's basically Chinese spyware. Because let's be real here, they're using that platform to basically influence the youth of the world. The content that you see in the Chinese TikTok versus the world's TikTok is a lot different. They're using TikTok to educate their youngsters, whereas we're getting all the dirt content, all the shit that's basically bad for their kids,
Yeah.
creating mental illnesses. This is probably one of the main reasons why we have the whole bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting all the
Woke content.
pretty much, yeah. And we're getting all the we're pretty much getting all the bad content that doesn't educate our kids.
I
in the
can't
beginning.
lie. I'm quite interested to see who becomes the next Speaker of the House.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Some want Trump. Someone want other people. Could be fun.
What's that guy's name? Vivek? I don't know his name.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
So I think
I don't think he
Ramaswamy.
can be trusted.
yeah, I don't think he should be trusted either.
To be fair, none of them can. But
I mean, I don't know. Like, it seems like apart from Trump, there is no decent Republican challenger. Ron DeSantis just seems to be obsessed with the gays in Disney. Like, Chris Christie's entire identity is just I don't like Donald Trump, which is great, but
I loved it when Trump said, "Sorry, sir, Chris Christie's not a fat pig."
yeah.
I thought that was hilarious when he said
Oh my gosh.
How about RFK Jr.?
Nah, he's a shame upon the fucking entire Kennedy family, bro. Bro's a fucking anti-vaxxer. Nah, like
What's
listen.
wrong with being?
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Didn't he say that the vaccine was designed by Asian people to wipe out Jewish and white people?
I don't think he said that, but he did say that you could definitely make the case that the vaccine could have been used as a bioweapon.
Well, I mean, we don't have any conclusive evidence, so so far it's just speculation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You've got a point there.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the top two I would like is either Trump or RFK, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, you're right.
They're apparently trying to target anybody that's a supporter of Trump. Basically, they're gonna be looking at you, and if you basically they're trying to make sure they're basically setting up a new terrorist organization in America. So basically, if you're a Trump supporter and you don't approve of the election, basically in the next thing, they're probably going to go after you. Wouldn't surprise me. It's been in a bunch of the news.
What are they gonna do? Arrest me? Nah, let me stop. But
They probably would. Have you seen what they're doing to Trump right now? Like, they're asking for all his asking for a list of all his assets.
Well, to be fair, he never really filed. He's very private about his assets, and he's also never filed any tax returns for 20 years, I believe. Like, he's very shady when it comes to finances, but he's also been accused of inflating the value of his company so that it attracts more investors.
But doesn't everybody do that, though? Doesn't every corporation do that?
The thing is that he's also got political power, so it's very shady.
True.
Trump has some flaws to him that are shady, but
He
at
has
the
his
same
flaws.
time,
he's backed by BlackRock. But what would you rather have? They're all back. You're never going to get a true candidate for the people because they're always going to take money from someone.
I think RFK is trying to be for the people.
I don't think he. I think he's got very much his own agenda, or he's just mentally insane.
I think all of them have their own
Wait,
agenda.
Goose, which one? Trump or Kennedy?
All of them.
I think Kennedy is mentally unstable. I don't trust the guy.
Man.
I think Kennedy's interesting. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like his law. I don't like his stance on guns.
Wait, what's his stance on guns? I think I've heard.
I don't think he's for them, but he is for restrictions on them.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, because his uncle got shot. I mean, so.
But I think
I can't argue with that.
he got shot by the CIA though.
How? What's your evidence for that, bro?
Like the CIA have actively stated that they had some involvement on it. An ex-CIA official.
Yeah, even the CIA admitted they tried to
Yeah.
rewrite history and erase history of the Tartarian Empire, which is known for like beautiful architectures and
Like if you look into
bringing
it,
soul to the
there's-
people.
There's
from what
clearly
I've heard.
there was clearly some government involvement there. Like, well, if it was the CIA, it might not be CIA, but it was definitely some government interference there. But who knows?
I mean, hey, man, when you talk to.
I just find it like
I mean, when you talk to.
JFK got murdered, his brother got murdered. Like fuck, and yet Biden's refusing protection for this bloke.
For who?
For
Well,
Kennedy.
Well, why would he protect Kennedy? It's none of his business.
No, but for every president, don't they always sign protection for most presidents since JFK or presidential candidates before, like, I think 100 days out of an election? Yeah, he's the only one that's not getting protection.
Is it now 100 days? Is it 100 days before the election?
Pretty sure it's somewhere like that, yeah.
The election's going to be in November. It's not 100 days. It's more than 100 days, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's October. It's October 5th now, so yeah, it's more than 100 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, he's right about that. It's more than 100 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just hope they do assign protection for him because, like, I don't want to see.
The way it doesn't look like they're going to sign it. It doesn't look like he's going to sign in protection.
We have a year to
Even
go.
Trump signed Biden protection months out before the election. Before even
We
during
have a
during campaign.
year. We have a year. We'll see if it happens or doesn't. Jesus Christ, you motherfuckers are impatient.
I'm not even really being impatient. I'm just gonna wait and see.
I just hope they don't. I just hope they don't go. I think it's interesting he's running as an independent. I think he takes more votes from Biden than he does Trump. Well, RFK anyway, but who knows? So, what else do you guys want to dive into?
The biggest flex.
Biggest
Go
one?
on.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay. Cool.
But yo, Risk, what have you been up to lately?
Working, reading a book. I listened to a song from our favorite artist.
Who's that?
You remember the clip that I made?
Oh yes, Klaus Schwab.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Lil Tay.
No.
No.
Wait, I thought she's
She's on a different level.
I thought she got murdered, or she was
No,
dead.
no.
That was. It's been proven now. It has been a setup as a hoax by
No,
Her father.
her stepfather. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
if
no,
it's biological or whatever.
she's well alive. I mean, she started posting on social media again, so yeah, she's well alive.
So like basically the father's like being abusive, like she's exposed him for like several things. It's just
Mhm.
yeah.
He's only after her for money.
Some people said she came out to just promote the song, and I'm like, and I can see that. I can see that.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So they're making a movie about Barney, or a
Why?
TV show about Barney.
Why?
Mattel wants to capitalize on the success of Barbie movie.
Wait, so they're making a movie about Barney?
I think it's either a movie or a TV show. They're doing something with Barney.
Bro.
Yeah. As if Barbie wasn't enough, let's do Barney now.
Oh, the guy that apparently had some weird things with
Yo,
Barney get taken off the air because of
all right, hold on.
his situation with kids?
Hold up. Has anybody seen the Barbie movie? I haven't. And if so,
I haven't. No,
No.
I haven't.
No.
My cousins in Brazil have seen it. They said, "Yeah, it's not that good, to be honest." But that's the step.
I'm not gonna lie. The guy who played Ken, he looked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. Yeah, he's pretty based.
I was gonna say he looked more girly than Barbie in that movie, but you know, it is. Yeah.
Now listen, listen. He was epic. Even though I didn't watch the movie, I'm pretty sure he was epic in it.
Okay, we're just gonna say it was epic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen,
yeah.
And especially the real world part of it.
You know what?
That was refreshing.
I'll probably watch it in a couple of years, just not now. It took. I mean, like, look, the last movie I really watched was that Puss in Boots, the last Wish movie. That movie was awesome. I loved it. Even though I kind of knew what was gonna happen, it was still awesome. It was very wholesome.
I'm not lie, I'm kind of interested to watch that movie about the whole thing with GameStop, the Wall Street bets. I think that would be an interesting movie for some odd reason. I don't know.
Yeah. So that sounds pretty interesting to watch.
Yeah, especially what we're on with that shit show. Especially the Robin Hood trades. So what else is there?
The silence is futile.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that do you think we're going to get any better movies after because of the strike with the Hollywood?
I would hope so. If the strike is over.
It's gonna go on for like a couple more weeks,
The
maybe a
strike
few more
is
months.
over, ain't it?
Wait, I thought they.
No.
Didn't the WGA
No.
The writer's strike is over. The actors isn't.
Oh,
What the?
Let's hope they use it to
oh,
count
so the
as
writers are
a
back
program.
then.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's interesting.
I'm not. So the writer strike is over, but the actors isn't. What do the actors want exactly? Like, how much do they
More
want?
money.
No, they want more money, and they also, I believe, want like
They want job security.
yeah, like 'cause
You know what? All I'm gonna say is this: there are some actors who deserve more money, and there are some actors who don't.
Brie
There's
Larson.
people. The thing is, though, this will lead to being less demand for actors, and it means that the people that get to stay will make more money. So the people that actually deserve it get more money, but the people that don't deserve it, they'll get the short end of the stick. They'll get fired. There's already going to be less people buying content, writers buying content, people buying content. So, in turn, the people that were in Hollywood before, the big showrunners, they'll be all right, or most of them will be all right, or at least the good ones. But the first day person that's just luckily got on him or he's just got his first break.
And I remember the time.
He's probably not even going to be in the industry. He'll probably be gone.
Man, I remember the times when I was taking acting classes. I had to stop because I ran out of money. But I remember the times. So it was fun. It was fun, but then I'm not gonna lie, it got kind of boring. But that's not. Yeah, once again, that's not even why I stopped. I just ran out of money.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, we were also talking about Michael Jackson earlier, Risk, and like the video that Jame sent in.
What video was that?
Oh, pretty much, yeah. It was Michael Jackson on a phone call saying like he knew what was gonna
It was
happen.
like, it was moments before his passing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He
They
knew
did
it was
say
going to happen.
say
to him.
that Sony Music Group are evil or something like that.
I never heard
What
that.
happened?
I think he said something bad about that, but I could be wrong.
I'm not.
Who do you think's going to win the streaming wars, or do you think we're going to all lose in that situation?
Wait, you said streaming wars? What do you mean?
Streaming wars. Who do you think the big three will be, and who do you think's the next to die off? I don't think Disney. I honestly do not think Disney will survive.
I'm not
I
gonna.
think Apple's going to buy them out.
I'm not gonna.
I think they will have a change in leadership, but
I think
they will
they'll
definitely be
change in
affected.
ownership.
Wait. Are we talking about Disney Plus, right?
No,
Disney-
Disney, the entire
this
company.
Disney.
Oh,
I
okay.
think they're
Okay.
gonna
as a whole.
Disney. Okay.
ownership.
Disney.
I think
Oh yeah. I'm
someone's
not
gonna
gonna
buy
lie,
them
bro.
out.
Disney got. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk bad about them. I'm just gonna say like they're just not the same. Disney's not the same as it used to be. I mean, it used to be sitcoms and like good shows, and the occasional cartoon, but now it's just
Appealing to the minorities.
there.
No, I don't think they're appealing to minorities. I think they're just like they're in a creative crisis because all they've been releasing is either movies which get barely any marketing or remake like live action remakes which are just shit. Like nobody wants to
The
watch them.
budgets on some of their movies, like 200 million, 300 million.
Yes.
Like, unless you're making movies like Endgame, how the earth do you expect to make a bloody profit?
Oh, they got Disney
With
Plus.
$200 million budgets.
They got Disney Parks. They got Disney Plus. They got a lot of other shit. They own a bunch of other companies, so they get money from them.
Tons of
The
income
only
streams.
thing that I think is they're actually making money on is maybe the theme parks and the cruise line,
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
and maybe
for
some
sure.
merchandise sales,
All I'm gonna say is this, bro. Disney needs
and
to.
maybe the licensing rights for their maybe their music
All
is probably doing
all I'm
good
gonna
as well.
all I'm gonna say is this, bro. Disney needs to get their act together, man. They need to somehow.
They need to. What they need to do is clear out that fucking board. We need to fire that board.
I mean, hey, Risk, you may be right. I'm not gonna say anyone deserves to get fired, but like, yeah, you're probably right, man.
That entire board needs to be cleared out. That's not even a board. That board is loyal only to Bob Iger. It's all his bloody mates are in that board. It needs to be freaking whittled out.
Hold on, what do you think? What do you think the board looks like?
A bunch of Iger, and this is coming from the perspective of a Disney shareholder. The board is full of a bunch of Iger's friends. He's filled it with a bunch of his mates. They're never going to criticize him. They're never going to do anything. They're never going to freaking upset him. It's basically filled with all his mates and maybe a couple of guys from BlackRock and Vanguard and them hedge funds. There's nobody looking out for the retail shareholder, any of the actual shareholders. I know that for a fact.
Yo, all right, but unrelated.
The entire board needs to go.
All right, but unrelated.
But I think I think what's going on with Disney is deliberate because I think they're trying to actively destroy their market cap so they can get acquired for cheap, which in turn is probably hella illegal. But I think that's honestly what the truth is.
Hey, no one is gonna stop them. So,
So,
Nobody's gonna
so
stop
basically,
it,
they're
the
trying to
government's
ru-
not going to do anything.
So
All they
according
got
to
do is
you,
pay
they're
that
trying
money.
to run their own company so that they can like be acquired by another company.
Yes, that's what I think they're doing.
That is so retarded. Why the fuck would you do that?
But the thing is, though,
I mean, hey,
it's not known, but the shareholder, the Jobs family owns a significant share in Disney. The Jobs family still owns a significant portion in Disney, not as much as what they used to, and they still own a significant portion in Apple.
I mean, hey, let's just wait a couple of years and see if it's the truth. I mean,
It is probably the truth.
So far, yeah, it's looking true.
The whole thing, I'll explain to you what the whole thing with Kellogg is. My guess is that the whole thing with Kellogg split into two companies. Quite honestly, because they wanted to centralize control in the food industry. They wanted to have it so it's like less than like 5 companies. So what they're going to do there is split two companies off. They're going to merge one company. They're going to merge it with another company, and they're basically going to try and merge and make them all smaller. To the point where you're only relying on like 5 companies to feed you.
Yeah.
So, unrelated.
To be fair, I think the thing, in the truth, honesty, not many companies are actually profitable. If you're being realistically on it, most companies are not profitable. What they need to do, most companies, to get the revenue down, or like the cost of revenue down. Like Amazon, right? It made about, I think it was Amazon or something. It made 300 billion, right? I think they only made 200 billion. It cost them about 270 billion profit. They really only made 20 billion profit. After all they made 300 revenue, but the 300 billion revenue, they only made, it cost them about 270 billion in that, right? For them to get all that revenue. After taxes, expenses, paying all your employees, fixed costs, you're only left with about 20 billion. After paying your taxes to the government, like, you realize that they're actually getting pretty shafted.
So, how long do you think Netflix will last?
I think if I'm being honest, guys, I think Netflix is probably going to get acquired by Microsoft. Have you noticed that Microsoft, Netflix has been trying to get into gaming, right? For the app, right?
I mean,
My
that's
guess
possible.
is that I think that is deliberate because I think they're trying to create a link between them and Microsoft. Microsoft and Netflix already have partnerships, by the way. I think they use Azure Cloud or something
Honestly,
like that. They do, or
I
they
don't
have
understand how.
no. It's not cloud. It's advertising. They do advertising with Microsoft. So yeah. I think there's a high chance that Netflix gets acquired in the next 10 years. And I think it's probably high likely Microsoft. My guess is they're going to merge Netflix with Game Pass and create like a massive subscription where you get entertainment and gaming. I think that would create the most interesting subscription service of them all. Game Pass and streaming and content.
So, you guys gonna watch that Snow White movie?
The one starring Rachel Zegler.
Nah.
The one
She's
that
got fired. She got the
basically
sack.
What? Not did she actually?
Yeah, she got sacked because of the interviews she had about the movie.
What is
Well,
she?
but it's a rumor for now. For now, I think it's a rumor. But
Yeah, I heard that she didn't really actually get fired, and that she's just playing with the rumor. What is she saying?
To be fair, like
What is she saying in interviews though? I didn't watch her interviews.
she basically said, "Oh, the movie's based about a man that stalks a woman."
Yo, I would have fired.
And-
I would have fired her after that interview.
Well,
Oh my god.
I want to fire her.
I would have easily. I would have like, okay, yo, get out then. I would have remade the whole movie.
I like.
exactly, like if you don't like the movie, get the fuck out.
I'm not going to lie. I actually liked the Ahsoka TV series. I actually thought it was quite entertaining, quite good.
I'm not-
I think they're going. I think Star Wars is going in the right direction. They need to. They've still got a lot to go, but I think they can rebuild. I still think Kathleen Kennedy needs to get the bloody sack, but that's just me. And I think Marvel. I think they're going in the right direction. I think they need to stop the woke crap. Do some stuff that's comic book accurate, and try and get the fans back. And maybe not push like unknown characters that nobody cares about.
You know, that's true.
Right now, I think Sony's probably one of the best studios out there. I think Columbia Studios is producing some of the best content out there. I think Warner Bros. Is probably second, and Paramount's third, and Disney's fourth, and maybe Comcast, Universal's maybe fifth. But who knows?
So, what do you guys think of today's music?
Shite.
Questionable at best.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
agree.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not a fan of Doja Cat and her like demonic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
No,
not-
okay, listen, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure Metallica and those heavy metal bands had the same shit back in the 1980s. No one could, like, people
Now-
can, but like, what's the difference?
Here's the thing. I don't even listen.
They weren't so
I don't,
obvious about it.
I don't even listen to Doja Cat, bro. But I'm not But when I
I
see,
don't even.
but when I see her on my timeline, I'm like, bro, she looks so.
Clapped.
Yeah, exactly. Clapped. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Now the bald look would probably work if she had eyebrows.
I don't really listen to new music anymore.
And
I'm kind of more
also,
old school, early 2000s.
There are these two rap. There's this one rapper named Sexy Red and this other rapper named Suki. I'm like, bro, this is just terrible.
The names for rappers, man, they're lame.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sexy Red, she's not even sexy. But that's the sad part. She's not even.
Is she
She's not even sexy.
Is she like the? Oh, what was it?
She's clapped.
Is she like the absolute baddie or something like that?
Bro, look.
Not even close, I assume.
Do you know who Sexy Red is, Jame?
No?
Oh.
But by what you're saying, it's a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The first song I heard from her was I didn't go out and listen to it, but it was.
I
called,
never even heard one of her songs.
It was.
Like, I don't
Have
care.
you heard of Pound Town?
No, I didn't.
No.
Oh my god. What are these artist names?
No. That's the name of her song. That's not an artist.
Oh. Okay, okay, what a relief.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm like, bro, I heard like, you know, it's I heard everyone singing it and I was like, dudes, I'm like, bro, pause. Sounds I mean, like, you know, it's
They should slap some mute, essentially. Yeah.
I think they need to. I think we need to freaking try. And
it
be
go
better.
it goes like Pound Town, just left Pound, no homo, just left Pound Town. Like, no, like, you know, it goes like that. I don't even want to sing it, bro.
Okay.
It sounds weird it sounds weird.
I
But
don't think the world's getting better.
Was it ever good? Was it ever decent?
I mean, there was at one point where the world was
I wish
decent.
I wish I didn't know as much as I did. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, exactly. The world was never good. We just thought it was good.
I wish I was naive about the world. I'm not, and I can't go back.
Honestly, hey man, we all used to be naive about the world. Now, like, you know,
I know too much.
We all know too much.
I
yeah,
wish I didn't know about the bank. I wish I didn't know about the Rothschilds and the banking empire. I wish I didn't know. I wish I was oblivious. I wish I didn't know anything about the sex trafficking. I wish I didn't know anything about. I wish I never watched Sound of Freedom. Partly, but I can't get out of my brain, and I can't go back.
I mean, hey man, like, you know, once people start trying to seek for answers, bro, it's like, you know, you really can't stop doing it.
You really can't. You just gotta move forward.
I mean, like me, you seem like you're like, you know, addicted to search for answers. Me, I search for answers, but it's like I do it in moderation. It's like if it happens.
It's practically my page.
It's like, but you know, it is like, look, man. At the end of the day,
But you've also got to realize some of this stuff could be fake flags as well. Red fake flags.
true.
Or like fake things.
At the end of the day, man, you know,
I do believe that history, everything we know about history could be a lie.
I mean, is it like? Is it? Really...
I believe that certain things of history were like forged, manipulated, certain facts. Like nobody really like we talk about all these wars, right? That happened, right? But who was really funding them? That's the question I want to know. Who was funding these? Because wars don't happen without someone funding them. And
so you think this is all just a conspiracy, like to establish a new world order?
no, that is definitely happening. It's
Yeah.
clear as fucking. It's clear as day. It's happening.
I mean, I'm not necessarily seeing it.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to see it. It slowly, gradually, over time, is trying to get control of our freedoms, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
What are you
It's
heard?
slowly away stripping out your right.
Yeah, when I found out about this, bro, my eye was twitching, like half the time, but my eye was just twitching. But then when I got used to it, I was like, okay, you know, I'm just not surprised anymore.
Once you've seen it for a while and you've looked at it and you see what it is, you realize you can pick up on these things. You realize, well, what's going on in Ukraine is clearly a money laundering operation to make money.
What do you mean money laundering operation?
Have you seen the amount of money Biden's taking over to give it to Ukraine?
Well, listen.
US government is getting so much money.
Listen, man. They have to defend themselves. Like, what do you want? Russia to take over the entire country?
They're spending more money. They're spending more money on Ukraine than their own fucking people.
Not yet.
Listen, no, they're not actually, because the U.S. military budget is like. It's like 300 billion. They're only giving away less than 5% of that. So they're not. They're only giving. They're giving a fraction, like a bare fraction of that. Listen, would you rather Russia take over Ukraine and then try to take over Finland or Poland and eventually maybe attack NATO? Because listen, that's what they want. Like, because if one of these Putin puppeteers, like one of the guy who rules over one of the occupied Ukrainian regions, he said that. After they deal with Ukraine, they're going to take over other parts of Eastern Europe. They're quite literally going to reestablish the Soviet Union and oppress the people there. We don't want that shit. No one wants that shit.
I can't argue with that, to be honest.
So listen, if we have to give, if the government of the US has to give money so that Ukraine can defeat this evil, then I say it's worth it. Like, because
Don't you think we're focusing on the wrong people here?
I-
Ain't the people
I mean, like,
I
focusing on
think
China
there's a
rather than
misunderstanding
Russia?
here.
I
Shouldn't,
think
Like,
we be focusing on China than Russia? Because I think China's the more pressing threat than Russia.
well,
Yeah, China does have a bigger economy.
China has a
Yeah,
bigger economy. It's
true.
trying to go after basically what
well, true, but the China economy is also declining, and also unfortunately, we can't really deal with China, directly because we still depend on them for our products.
Oh,
and all
yeah.
that.
Trading, exports.
I also don't I also don't agree with the fact that some countries were involved in the destruction of Nord Stream 2. And I don't think it
Well, we
was,
don't know yet if they were actually. We don't know. We'll have to see until evidence comes out.
Yeah, it is hard to tell these days.
yeah.
honestly, look, man.
Didn't Hungary wait? Was
I'm
the,
just
was
gonna-
Tucker Carlson didn't Viktor Orban give up? I think didn't Viktor Orban the president of Hungary, didn't he give like a massive speech and a warning to people at NATO, if you try and do something like that on the other side of the border, we will declare it as an act of war. I don't think
It's Orban. He's pretty mentally unstable. He's also it's turning Hungary slowly into a dictatorship of its own, and he's I mean, I would say I don't know. I just he doesn't seem very trustworthy. It's like he's trying obviously to protect his own economic interests because he's still got ties to Moscow. So I think it's really a conflict of interest there.
I don't think it's a bad thing for countries to want to take care of their own country.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish UK would focus on taking care of itself. Take care of its own country.
It is. Which is
Yeah.
like as canceling the rest of HS2, and he's banning
I actually
minors from
think the
smoking.
HS2 thing was probably good being cancelled. It was costing too much money.
Yes.
Spend it over multiple different districts.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So now they're reinvesting it into local fucking buses and trains. It's great. They're also banning children from smoking.
I think that's a good idea as well.
Yes,
I think
exactly.
fans
So it's not all just focusing on Ukraine. They're also doing their own shit.
which is good. I just don't think Britain can handle us given the election, giving the country over to Labour.
Well, listen,
I don't trust Starmer as much as I could bloody float.
but do you also trust Rishi? Do you trust the Conservatives? Because they were the ones responsible for
no.
Brexit. Look at that. Look at how that turned out. The
I don't
majority.
think Brexit was as bad as what people think. I actually think it was a good idea we left the EU.
When you have Nigel Farage saying that Brexit was a mistake and that it was carried out poorly, you know you fucked up.
Yes, it might have been carried out poorly, but I do
Yes.
believe I do believe leaving the EU was the best thing we could have done.
But has that led to anything better? Has that led to a lot like quality of life improving?
It's not just about a quality of life. It's the fact that we're no longer under the thumb of bureaucrats, like unelected bureaucrats.
The UK has contributed so much to the EU. What has the EU as a whole
Gave
gave back
us,
to the
yes.
UK?
Oh, you got a good idea on that. I'll have to search that. I have to search. I don't know the story completely. I don't know, it just seems like a bad idea for US, UK trade, because the trade deals that now the UK has made post Brexit, they are worth less than EU trade deal.
I think we're
Uh-huh.
trying to create like an economic alliance with all the former countries of the British Empire.
But do you think
So, like,
anyone wants that? Do you think they want that? Do you think they care?
I think Canadians want it. I think New Zealand want it. I think Australia want it.
But is it going to bring the British a lot of money? Is it going to bring the British government like lots of revenue? Is it going to benefit them more than EU membership did?
They're all big economies. We could, if we put doing trade with them, right? It could bolster our.
I think the issue is the UK is not sustaining its own resources. They're too reliant on getting trade from other countries.
Yes,
The US
we have
has the highest
beautiful
percentage
oil.
of self-made products. They don't have to rely on getting it in the
We
other
have
countries.
beautiful oil that we could export, and other materials and exports that we could export to the other countries. Once we use it for our own needs and to other countries where we could get paid a handsome profit for our said things. We are a very powerful country. We have very powerful resources. We just do not use them correctly.
We have some of the biggest financial companies in the world, some of the biggest production companies in the world, and we are some of the biggest insurance and banking companies in the world.
I think that's enough.
We have a lot of big industries.
Yes.
What we need to do is invest in our country. We need to invest in infrastructure. We need to invest in our economy. We need to invest in our local businesses.
And
export it to other countries.
I want to see the likes of Tesco, Sainsbury's, M&S, Greggs,
Okay.
all our beautiful companies expand nationwide.
I do agree with that, but
Nationally.
I just want to ask: has EU membership stopped British people from doing that? Has it stopped the British government from doing that?
No.
I mean, exactly. So, like, I don't think EU membership was as hampering as you make it out to be. Sure, it was not all, sunshine and rainbows, but I do think there were a lot of benefits to it. We got free trade, we got, visa free travel to other countries. Like, for example, like right now, I have to if I want to move to the UK, now I have to apply for a based immigration system. It just makes life harder. Especially, let me just remind you guys, like when there was like a crisis of drivers, delivering stuff to supermarkets, you had to get immigrants from Poland to do your job for you. So like
that's what I don't like about it. The fact that we rely on too much other labor. That's another thing that pisses me off. We rely too much on other foreign labor.
And the ones that Labour goes.
I also do not like. Also do not like the fact that we've got so many busted unions. What we need to do is pay people a good wage, but we need to get rid of unions. They're the things that are stopping us from actually doing things.
I mean, unions are also needed to.
They're needed to an extent, but some of them, what they're asking for is ridiculous.
Yeah, demands are just it's a bit of a stretch. The demands are just a bit of a stretch at times.
It's reasonable, right? You've also got to believe, right, that this is going to just push us to automation. Oh, you want more money? Oh, we've got robots that can do that. Fuck you. Piss off, Tesco worker. Piss off, Britfit worker. We don't need you. We can automate our plants. We can use robotics. We can use the latest technology from China. We do not need you. There's stores that don't even need cashiers to to work in supermarkets. There's like bottling factories that don't even need humans.
I think unions were created to encourage good working conditions, but now I think unions are now demanding like a higher wage because of cost of living crisis.
Yeah, which in turn raises prices for everything else. So basically, yes, the union gets more money, but you're also shafting the fucking public. Because, we have to pay these supermarket employees more money. That's going to cost us more money. We're going to have to up prices on everything else. So we have to. It doesn't help anybody. I think everybody loses out when unions strike. I don't think there's anybody that benefits apart from the union striker. And even then, they lose as well because, things cost more. We don't need you as much. They sack a bunch of people.
And also, there could be workers that aren't part of a union that are still working there.
Yeah.
So it's very complicated.
I do think Britain's going to have a very big movie industry. I don't see why we go. Can I be honest? Why don't we create more theme parks?
Yeah, like Alton Towers is very profitable, and Thorpe Park.
Why couldn't we create like a bunch of theme parks in Britain, or like in Bristol, or Jersey, or Essex?
Well, I think the issue is like asking people to use the land to build the theme parks in the first place. But other than that, I don't see why not. The Disney's most profitable sector is theme parks, and
why don't we build Also, the thing is, why don't we get more cruise ships and tourism come to this country for tours? We are starting to do that now because there are certain people towns are coming with cruise ships.
same in Largo. the only thing that's kept up going before making collaborations with franchises is the theme parks. The Lego theme parks was the most valuable asset at the time before the collaborations came along that we know of today.
Thing is, though, the thing is, I also think we should invest in electricity. I also would like companies like Tesla, BYD, NIO, Volvo, Volkswagen, all these companies to invest in electric vehicle plants in Britain. Build your cars here. We'll give you a good deal. Do we have any big franchises, fast food restaurants that are based in Britain?
Leon's.
Should we try it? Some of these should expand into other countries.
Yeah.
I think
didn't
Leon's
know
is expanded. Let me just see. Leon.
I think Greg's is trying to expand internationally as well.
Yeah.
Leon.
I never heard of Leon's, to be honest.
Yeah, Leon Restaurants. It's okay. It serves in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Netherlands, Norway, United States, and India.
Ah, cool. That's pretty nice.
Aren't they owned by the ISA, the ISA brothers?
Yeah.
They're owners of Asda. I think they're owned by Asda. The owners of Asda.
Yeah, they're owned by they're owned by G Group. Yeah, they're owned by the Issa brothers, who are
Yeah, I thought they were.
Ah, okay.
I thought they were owned by EG.
Yeah, they're owned by EG.
Euro Garage.
Yeah, and they also they also own Couplands.
They, if I can remember correctly, the EG Group are some of the biggest franchisee owners of KFC and Greg's, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. I think they own a shitload of KFC franchises. If I remember correctly.
Okay.
What else is there? So what else is there?
Is there anything? Dang!
Anything
I lost my train of thought.
Okay.
So who do you think's winning this fight? The Tommy Fury KSI fight.
KSI.
Tommy Fury.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
It's a professional-ish boxer against
Versus Mr.
an
Frickin'
influencer
Hammerhands.
boxer-ish.
I would.
That's bad.
Personally,
I-
I would
I-
love Dylan Dennis to beat Logan Paul, if I'm being honest with you, but I doubt it's going to happen.
Yeah, and also I would like Tommy to win, but we'll see.
The
what
amount of
happens.
shit that Dylan has been chatting is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So Dylan would have to win
If
this. 'cause,
Dylan doesn't win, he's become the biggest cock of them all.
I mean,
Not a
Logan
cuck, but
Logan probably lost more. To be fair, I mean, he found out his wife was a
a
304.
yes.
Yeah, he's also had his reputation like completely trashed. Like after the Crypto Zoo stuff, he's just been exposed as a scumbag
I'm
once
surprised
again.
that he hasn't been shouted. I'm surprised mainstream media and there have been lawsuits against him on that.
I'll be honest. I don't think.
legislation.
I'll be honest. I mean, hey,
He hasn't.
he insulted. I mean, hey man,
Everybody talks
I'm just
about
gonna-
CryptoZoo, but nobody talks about Liquid Marketplace.
I'm just gonna say this, bro. Ever since he insulted George and his faith, bro, everything's just been going downhill from here.
Nobody's talking about Liquid Marketplace.
What's
and
that?
The fact that was a scam as well. He no longer talks about that. This is his fractional what was it? Fractionalized freaking project where basically allowed you to buy a piece of a company of a trading card and collectible, right? I think it might be a scam because there was I think CopyZilla and a bunch of other YouTubers did an expose about it, and yeah. But the thing is, though, if Logan was that worth that much money, why would he scam his fans?
I don't know, man.
Why would you risk it at that point?
Actually, no, I do know why. Logan's money hungry, and even
Is
if
he
it
willing to? Is he
I mean-
willing
I mean,
to
well,
fuck his
actually,
career
no.
up that badly just for a couple million
actually no, George said it wasn't his fault. Actually,
for what?
the whole crypto zoo thing. George said it wasn't his fault. Actually, I saw a clip. So like you can either take his word for it or just like think Logan scammed them, scammed his fans. On
Even if he did
purpose.
scam his fans, he could have done the better thing and gave these people his money back. Their money back.
That's true. I mean, like he
He's a fucking millionaire.
that's true.
He has all the money in the world. Once you have so much, it's never enough.
That's all Logan does.
It's especially funny considering the fact that he lives in Puerto Rico where there's no income tax. So he doesn't have to pay the government shit, but he still chooses to get more money by scamming his fans. It's actually like 1000 IQ level.
But he also probably has to pay massive protection and security because a place like that, unless he's in a secure place, there's no reason why.
I'm
Certain people there
pretty
could
sure he
probably-
is. I'm pretty sure he is in this.
Yeah, he would have to because, like, in an area, a country that's not that exactly rich, you need security, especially if you're his net worth.
I mean, hey, man, a lot of things have been going downhill ever since Logan dropped George, man. I'm just
I
gonna say
think
that.
I think Logan will probably divorce his girl, right? She'll take him for half his worth, and he'll basically lose out when they eventually sell Prime.
Hey, man, that's what she wanted though. She wanted
She
to get
wanted
married.
his fucking 5%.
I mean, hey, man, she got
She got a high value man.
She
all
got
he had-
no,
all it
I
took
mean-
was Logan to lose everything.
I mean, hey, she was able to be a 304 in her 20s, and then she got a man.
Yeah.
That's
Why
every,
are we rewarding these women?
that's
They
every
get to sleep around with so many men, right? And then they freaking get rewarded with a high value man that's is going to be worth half a quarter.
Well,
of a billion.
listen, it's not all women. No, it's like it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
most. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
most.
Oh yeah, no, it's not all women. We know that.
It's not all
It's just
women, but
yeah, no,
but
of course, yeah, of course not. We know it's not all women. We're not.
Yeah, because the way you were going there, it's like you were just gonna go into the Andrew Tate direction.
Dag. That's
Dag.
enough.
I mean, yeah. It's only really the women who,
It's the
Don't
ones that the ones that fuck around, basically.
Yeah, fuck around and find out.
They're only in it for themselves.
I'm not gonna lie, and you know what's kind of strange. There are
What?
there are girls out there who aren't even hoes but dress like hoes, and then when they're treated like hoes, they're wondering why they're treated like hoes.
There's people that are there's girls that are married, right? And they go out they don't wear their wedding ring when they go out, simply, and then they dress like a 304. Not all of them, but there are some.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would. I honestly don't see the reason why you'd want to go out to a club.
Hey man, like look, I would just hope to meet a woman of God, man. That's who has more,
luck.
who at least has a. Thank you. No, it's gonna be
Good
hard.
luck.
It's gonna be hard, but it's I'll
In this
find out.
freaking day and age, Eric, it's going to be bloody hard.
I know.
You've got a higher chance of meeting someone at the freaking church.
I'm going to
I
church.
wish you all the happiness in the world, but I think you've got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm not searching now, so not worried.
Ugh.
But when I do search, I'll search the church. I'll definitely search the church first. Then
Ugh.
But it is what it is, man. But it's not all females though. Definitely
Yeah.
Not all of them. I just don't feel. I feel like certain women, to be example. I don't think feminism has done women justice. I think it's actually set women back years. Because basically, it's I
Yeah,
don't
because
think feminism has actually helped women at all. I think it's actually
I
probably
mean-
made them worse.
at first it was helping them. Then it just went downhill. I mean, now women feel liberated from having tons of sex, dressing like hoes, and I'm like, bro, shit. I mean, like, I thought, wait,
feel they work in a job, working for the corporate ladder 50, 60 years, and then they question themselves once they turn 50 years old, and they question themselves and say,
now look, I would say this: if I had a daughter, I would encourage her to work until, like, she can find someone to take care of her. Then she wouldn't have to work as much.
Working. It's the thing is, I would encourage them to find fucking love, find a husband. Get married. Don't just freaking work the corporate ladder, making yourself think that you're going to be happy being a CEO when you have nobody.
So
I'd encourage
women that are high end jobs.
If I had a daughter, I'd encourage her to be financially independent, because it's great when a person is able to provide for themselves. That's called being an adult.
True.
It is good for them to provide for themselves, but I don't think there's too many women right now that are financially have the money to support themselves, right? But they have nobody. All they have is a bunch of dogs
and cats.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, true that though. I mean, I would tell my daughter to support herself until
find love. There's no point in working a corporate ladder, because at the end of the day, these bastards are not going to care. They're going to fire you for stupid things.
True. That's true.
It might just simply be because you're not cool. You're not woke enough.
It's like, you don't want to listen to your significant other at home, but you would listen to a guy who can fire you at any time.
Moment, and he wouldn't care. He wouldn't even flinch.
But I would encourage my daughter to work too. It's just that, like, when she finds that person,
settle down.
Slow down a bit. Obviously.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing with most lawyers. That's one of the main reasons why most lawyers will never be successful. Will never be the top. Most women lawyers will never be the top thingy, unless they're fully committed to working up the corporate ladder. Because most women, once they reach a certain age, once they've been a partner at the firm for a while, right? They want to settle down, and they want to slow down, and then it comes to the point where they just want to be at home with their kids. And then they get outbeaten by their male peers. Because they want to protect.
I mean, all I'm going to say is this. It's, in this day and age, it's just really an ego thing. And as soon as, people put their egos aside, then they'll be happier.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's about it, really.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, it's a way we live in an ego economy and an attention economy. So it's
Yes. I would say we do live in an attention economy. If you can get attention, if you can get people's attention, you'll do extremely well in this day and age. All about gaining people's attention. If you can do that very well on social media, then you will be very successful. And as long as you say the right things, if you start going off the deep end and talking about Alex Jones and all that stuff, you can kiss your sports goodbye. But it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if you go and talking about all that stuff,
Alex Jones, Rothschild, and all that jazz.
Who really controls the banks? Yeah, you'll lose people.
You do not want to dive into who really controls the banks.
Yeah, but
it'll give you bloody nightmares. You also do not want to read the book. You also do not want to read the book 1984.
Wait, Riz, did you actually have nightmares?
Once you read this book, once you read and listen to 1984, you would feel nightmares. It basically explains the entire system we go through, and it explains a lot more of what's happening right now in our day and age. 1984 by George Orwell.
You okay, bro? You sounds like you got COVID.
Oh no! He's got to self-isolate.
Fuck COVID. It's a scam.
Yeah,
I don't actually think. Besides, they probably put in our meats and foods.
Yeah.
What don't they put in food anymore?
You know,
Like even you guys know the fucking chemicals they put in those processed foods. It's beyond me what they actually put in.
yeah, I want to get away from eating processed foods at least all the time, because it's like, you
But
know,
the thing, even if you go to organic, there's still going to be chemicals in it.
it's
You realize that, right?
I'm trying. Yeah, I was about to say it's kind of impossible to like get out of that though.
It's impossible unless you freaking go on the farm on the prairie and shoot a fucking chicken or a hen everywhere in skillet, or you hunt for food like food near the fish thing.
You know, I just might. No, let me stop. But if I've been,
And even if you try and create freaking fruit and veg, right? There'll be some fucking pesticide truck trying to freaking pesticide it in the morning.
like some guy
Uh,
in a suit spraying pesticides.
yes. And then you'll question, what the fuck happened to my vegetables? Me.
That actually sounds. You know, that actually sounds.
It sounds crazy, but it probably happened in the Midwest, in the South.
No, I mean, like, you know, away from, like, you know, people poisoning my food, like growing my own food and just like,
You don't realize it, but they are poisonous in our food.
I
Have
know.
you seen the chem? We put why is there so many calcium, fiber, salt in every single product, even in fruit and veg? Like seriously, if you want to own the world, own the companies that create salt. It's in every bastard product. It really is. From like freaking cookies to freaking, from strawberries to freaking apples and bananas.
Yeah.
Even the freaking,
even grapes.
even the freaking Gillette freaking deodorant Gillette, like freaking what shaving cream's probably got some form of salt in it.
Oh, come on, bro. It's shaving cream, bro. We're not eating the shaving cream though.
I know, but let me check.
I mean, unless it prevents me from growing my beard to its fullest potential, then I'd be mad. But it's like, you know.
Sure, it's probably got. Let me check.
But how's wait, Risk, you still there?
I don't think so.
Did he like up and leave? I was gonna ask how Frankie was.
Oh yeah, Frankie. You know Faithy, right, Goose?
What?
You remember Faithy?
Faithy?
Yeah, you know, with Risk.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Well, what happened with her? Like, she left the group Discord. What happened?
Long story. But the two had an argument, like always.
I'm here.
It went a bit deep, and then yeah.
So
Aluminium.
All right, hold on. We're gonna we're telling Goose about the argument you had with Faithy months ago, like, and the podcast and all that stuff.
Yeah, I kind of stopped doing podcasts. If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
I let these guys do what they do.
I mean, well, long story short, like, you know, they had an argument.
I think didn't even you stop doing podcasts as well, Eric? Didn't you?
Yeah, I kind of got bored.
Plus
Everything was unorganized, so it's like I just deleted it entirely. So yeah, it is what it is.
okay. So it's now lost media essentially.
Well, yeah, my podcast, like, you know, the Team Sketch podcast is lost media. Like, oh yeah, they were fighting over the name pretty much, and you know.
Oh my god.
She was fighting over the name for some reason.
Well, that's so stupid.
Petty shit. Yes.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it was kind of funny actually.
It was funny. I'm a comedian. I like to laugh at myself. But
Yeah.
that's the thing is though, even with the shaving cream, they don't even tell you the freaking stuff that's in it. That's the concerning thing. What the earth am I putting on my bloody face?
That's true. Oh, I'm so glad I got this recliner. Okay. Anyways, so what were you going to get, Risk? You said something about before.
I wanted to check see if there's anything what there's actually in this freaking like shaving chrome thing.
Do you shave,
It
Risk?
doesn't tell you.
Do you shave?
Yes, I have. Yes, there they go. Oh, palmatic acid, triphanosylomine, OLF20, enopostana, glycerin, istopropsy, palmonite, chamomilla, practica,
Carbonella.
flower
Chamomilla.
extract, amalis, verdigris bark, leaf extract, maltodextrin, tilgari,
You know, I'll be honest. Is there anything?
actate, garlic, capric,
You know,
triglyc,
is there anything interesting happening on YouTube? Like, as far as like creators.
triglyceride.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The last time I was really interested on YouTube was when some guy named Sneeko was on there, but he got banned ever since. And I'll be
He's still on Rumble.
Don't
by
worry,
the way.
he's on
I
Rumble
just
now.
don't watch
oh
Yeah.
yeah, I know. It's just like he's just I've watched him and like he's kind of boring. I don't even watch
I
him
mean,
as much.
yeah, Aiden Ross is still being a retard as always.
I know. I mean, Andrew tried to change it, but like he went back to his old ways. So it is what it
Fresh
is.
and Fit seems like an interesting podcast.
Yeah.
Some of their things.
I'm-
I don't watch them much.
I mean, I watched some of their stuff, like, because here's the thing, like, girls on panels, it's a bit repetitive. It's funny sometimes. But
I like the
know.
ones that are not with girls, though. I like the ones where he's talking about, where the ones that he did with that Brian Dawson guy, with 9/11, Epstein, basically going into the interesting stuff. Like, I was a former FBI agent.
Yeah. So like he knows a lot. But
Yeah, if anybody could tell you stuff, it'd be an FBI agent.
I mean, yeah.
Or a former FBI agent.
Like I tune into Fresh and Fit every now and then because, like, just for a laugh, but that's about it. I don't watch them often.
So what do you watch on YouTube now? 'Cause I don't really watch YouTube. I don't even watch content about.
Can I be
about
honest?
anymore.
I've mainly just been watching Christian content. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay.
I've mainly just been watching Christian content. I've been watching preachers. I've been like searching up like the many different branches of Christianity. I'm especially interested in. I was especially interested in evangelism because it's like they're pretty much just preaching the good news. Pretty much that evangelism means good news.
What's your view on the Pope?
The Pope, he is I'm not Catholic, so the Pope is.
I question my views on him if he's actually a good person or not.
Here's the thing: the Pope, I think he's just competent.
Why is there right next to the Pope?
wait.
Why is there some like demonic statues in there?
Wait, hold on, Risk. The Pope he's clearly compromised. I don't know if he was a good person before and he's just compromised, but look, man, like he's.
What do you mean by compromise? What is this about? Is it about him like blessing same-sex marriages or something?
I wasn't really thinking that. I mean, just like some of the stuff he's been doing.
Why was he taking part in a fucking clown show?
Why was he what? I saw the video. We talking about the video of him where he's like with a clown troupe.
Yeah, the clown.
Well, because
basically...
it's Vatican tradition. It's Vatican tradition. Like I saw a community note on Twitter.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, because here.
Ain't there like a room in the Vatican that basically looks like a snake?
What happened?
Ain't there a room in the Vatican that looks like a snake?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. It's like but Goose, I was mainly just talking about like the demonic stuff I've been seeing him involved in the fact that like he's the Pope kissing the most powerful people's hands in the world, bro. People who control the world.
Yeah, that is questionable.
Isn't that what people like? Isn't that a regular custom for the Pope to do? Like to kiss people's hand? What's wrong with that? I think you're looking too much into it.
I mean, I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, I don't really know if it's a regular thing for the Pope to do. Like I said, I'm not Catholic.
So can you explain? So explain to me what the Pope is. Like, is the Pope a separate country in Rome, or is that?
No, the Pope's a person. He's an old man.
No, I mean like the whole thing with the Vatican. Is that its own country?
Well, it seems like its own country, kind of.
So basically, it's a similar situation to London, the city of London, basically.
And then Washington, D.C.
Out of London. Okay, so it's like Washington, D.C. and London, basically. So it's practically its own fucking country, inside a country.
Yes, it's like it's a kind of a country, but it's not as much of an autonomy
It's
or
not as
administration.
bad as like London, because London it's got its own freaking private army.
Yeah, private army, their own mayor, their own police force, everything that's separate from the rest of Greater London.
But wait, Goose, did you say something about like same-sex marriages?
Yeah, apparently, like the Pope
Yes,
says
the
that he's
Pope
going to be
has been
blessing,
doing
like
that. Yes.
he's going to be blessing, like he called on he.
What? Did you cut out?
Oh no, what?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, he basically said that like he was gonna be like blessing same-sex marriage or something.
Well, I don't think I really heard about that. I mean, I saw a video briefly about like he said something about same-sex marriages, but I didn't, I don't really pay that much attention to the Pope because I'm not Catholic. But I mean, I don't really know what to say to that. I mean, it's just blessing same-sex marriages. I mean, according to the Bible, like it's between a man and a woman. That's all I gotta say.
Well, according to the Bible, slavery is also okay, and well, lots of other shit is okay. I mean, it really is like a very contradictory document from what I've seen.
I mean, throughout time there were servants, so I'm not, not really mad about that. So it is what it is.
Yep.
I mean, like pretty much like the Bible. Pretty much the reason why I like the Bible is because like it's a guide through life. It gives people a moral compass.
I think religion in all aspects should be taught more in school. If I'm being honest.
I think religion is a great thing, like when it comes to like giving people like guidance, but it can also be
I don't think you
exploited.
should force it on people, but I do believe that we should like.
No, of course.
Emphasize.
Yeah, of course not. I don't think. Yeah, no. If I have kids, I'll introduce it to them, but I'm not going to force it on them. My mom didn't force it on me, and I came to it. And I came to it myself.
It's the wrong way.
Exactly. That's great. That's great about shit. Like, don't enforce shit on anybody. Like, kids shouldn't be enforced, gay agenda. They shouldn't be enforced religious agenda. Just let them live their life.
Exactly.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, and just introduce it to them, and like if they decide, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, let them decide for themselves if they want to get into it.
Let them grow up, like they make the choice. Exactly. Based.
What's going on with Canada, and why is it becoming a shithole?
It
becomes, to me, Canada's the definition of a freaking dictatorship.
And a failed society, mostly.
Well, both. Yeah, you're right about the failed society. Jamie.
Well, more so failed society, to be honest, because there's not enough houses for all the land they has.
The prices of it. They need. Am I the only one that thinks that it would be that Canada might be better off under Britain?
You know what's ironic? The preacher I've been watching, David Lynn, he's actually from Canada.
Oh wow.
I'm surprised they're even letting that out, to be fair. Like the way Canada is, they're like stopping information from coming in, even into the freaking citizens.
I'm pretty sure he travels the world to preach the gospel, but like it's like
the way Canada's going, if Trudeau doesn't get kicked out and they don't actually revert things, they're gonna end up like fucking North Korea. In the aspect where their people are gonna get brainwashed to believe everything the Canadian government tells them. Especially if they don't ostracize and kill all the people that actually have free mind and free thinking.
That happens in a lot of countries, especially ones which are not as like Canada, which are a bit more liberal. I think
it's going to happen like that. I think that's going to happen to America as well, if they don't watch themselves. I think they're going to end up where, literally, it's going to end up being a communist state.
I think in general, like these countries should just prevent themselves from going either too left wing, too right wing, because it's going to be a mess either way.
They need to be balanced in their balance.
And options too, because more options is better than none at all.
Yeah.
I honestly do not believe that in America that one side of the government should control two sides of it. So the House and the Senate. I believe there needs to be checks and balance. I believe that one side needs to control the House and one side needs to control the Senate.
Yeah.
They can split around both sides now and again, but not one side should control both sides.
Yeah.
There needs to be check and balance.
Yeah, I agree.
we also need to get rid of I also think in Britain we need to get rid of the House of Lords. We need to get rid of all these unelected people. How can you
Why
have a
now are they
society if
deciding
you've
to
got
make a
people that
change
are
to that?
unelected? You're saying?
I'm saying, why now they decide to like have changes to the House of Lords? Like, what purpose do they have? Yeah, it's hard to get
I
around
don't
that.
like the fact that there's too many people unelected that can hold influence and basically garner influence, and also basically use that to exploit and create massive wealth for them and their families, while also being basically having ties to certain certain type of interest groups, shall we say, in Davos. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe there should be like, or people should be on. I don't believe there should be any form of government that's unelected. That's the thing. Like, as much as I think it'd be great for Trump to be president, the next president again, but I honestly have to say it doesn't matter if he gets in or not, because there's people that get into positions of power by being unelected. And I think we need to get rid of those positions that are unelected, because, especially in government, because that creates certain type of issues where you have where, oh, I got in because I'm a friend of such and such.
Yeah,
It basically creates like a cabal of people that are like best mates. They went to the same school, they went to the same high school, they went to the same barbecues, they went to the same bar mitzvah, they went to the same church. They went to the same holiday home. They went to the same golf course.
Are we talking about like the elite? Like, what are we talking about?
We're talking about the secret executive branch of the government. We're talking about Davos, and we're talking about the West.
Let's be real. Do any of them? Do you believe any of them go to church?
The demonic church, probably. The Church of Satan, probably.
Yeah. Okay. That seems. All right. That seems more accurate.
But I'm talking about the people that are unelected. Like, you can't have people unelected because it just creates power, a power vacuum.
Yeah.
If we're literally, but I also don't agree that we can get rid of these people. I don't know what would happen. I don't think it would be good if any of these people were to get. Sadly, I don't think it would be good if any of these people were to get murdered or to disappear, because quite honestly, what would happen would create. God knows what would happen. No one knows what would happen. It could get worse. It could make things even worse than it is now. We as humans know we're not smart. I, as a human, know that we're not the everyday populace is not smart enough for a world where literally they're being governed, where they're not governed by someone.
Yeah.
And that's the sad truth.
Yeah.
But we need to realize, if it's not them, then who? Could it be someone worse? That's the scary thing. If these people suddenly disappear, what takes its place? Could it be something far worse? Or nicer? That's what we do not know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's no point in dwelling over it.
There's no
Yeah.
point in dwelling over it.
Just make best of what we have and enjoy the moment until, yeah. I think that's about it for this episode or the finale.
No problem. It's been fun.
Sure,
Bye,
then.
everybody.
Goodbye.
Right.
Peace.
Peace.